Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part number 2 of your wonderful clone stamp tutorial. Okay, as you can see, I've done a little bit more over here. Gotten rid of some of the wrinkles on here, so now if we take a look over here, it's like, oh, there he is, he's old. Okay, now he's a little bit younger. Before Botox, after Botox. I'm sure some of you went really crazy to where it looks like his face is basically a slice of cheese pizza with some eyes and a nose and all that. But I'm going to show you now the more fun stuff. Are you ready? Okay, so first I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off layer 1 and I'm going to create a new layer down here, layer 2. And what I'm going to do is we're going to have some fun with the clone stamp. Okay, you ready for this? It's quite fun. What we're going to do is do some Halloween type stuff, and I'm going to increase my brush size a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, and check this out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give him, let's see, I'm going to put his mouth up on his forehead. Does that sound like fun? I think so too. So I'm going to hold my Alt key down and sample right here, click once, and now I'm going to go ahead and get it, and let's see, that looks good. Okay, put that right there. And as you can see, it kind of blends right in there a little bit. You undo that and try that again. Let's try with a lower opacity, or let's try with a different let me try a different blend mode with multiply. Try this again. Oh, there we go. That looks like, yeah, we'll put it right there. Ew, nasty. All right, now let's go ahead and replace that eyeball with a mouth. Oh, that mouth with an eyeball. You ready? That one's a creepier looking one. Let's do that one. Here we go. Ew, that one doesn't fit very well. Let's do this one instead. I pressed Control Z, by the way. There we go. What do you think about that? Now, what's great is you can do this with just about any picture that you want. Go ahead and add different body parts and stuff like that. Like, for example, if I wanted to put his nose, here, let's go ahead and put his nose over on his ear or something like that. Let's change that. Okay, so I'm going to sample his nose. All right, and let's put it over here on his ear. Let me change that back to normal. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to turn his ear into a nose. Oh, and part of an eyeball too. Ew, it's kind of gross. Let's take a look at that. That's a good look. Another thing you can do too is check this out. What I'll do is use the lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool, and I'm going to select an area where I want it to be. Oh, let me escape that. Let me change the feather radius to, let's change that to 2. That should be okay. And what I'm going to do is just kind of select around the ear, so that way we don't go too far out into the hat or the background if you are. So it'll kind of isolate our image here and keep it all in a nice little package. Bring it over here and then back. Now I have my crawling ant selection. I'm going to use my clone stamp tool, and I'm going to go ahead and sample. So let's see if that looks good over here. Well, we'll try down here and see what happens. As you can see, it's only going to put it in the area. See, I don't like that because the eyeball's right there. So let's undo that. Let me come back here and get rid of the clone stamp. Oops. I want the lasso right there. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is sample on this side, so that way the eyeball doesn't get in there. All right, here we go. Put that down there. There's his nostril. Again, what I can do is sample again right there. And we'll deselect that. And there we go. Now we have a nice look. He's got like, I don't know, nose ear or something like that. But at any rate, I just wanted to show you that, and hopefully you kind of open your eyes to some other fun that you can have with it. Feel free to download pictures off the internet and try it on your own. That's all I got for you. Hope you enjoyed part 2. Definitely take advantage of this new knowledge, and I'm sure you can put to good use. Have a great time. Bye-bye.